In this video, we're going to use lovable.dev to generate a landing page that you could use to capture email addresses for a new project to test demand. This is something that before Lovable, you would have to use something like Webflow or Card, and those still can be really great options, but I want to show you how I would use Lovable to build a landing page, and you can see if it's something you want to use for your own projects. So to do this, I'm going to use a combination of Lovable and Claude in order to write my initial prompt. So I'm going to use Claude to help me with the copy that I'm going to plug into the prompt here. But to start, I'm going to say I want to create a landing page optimized for email conversion. It's to test an idea that I have, and I want to see if there is a demand. The idea I want to test is a lawn mowing service in Austin, Texas. So I want to create a landing page for a lawn mowing service and see if people will enter in their emails. So the goal is for users who visit the page to enter their email. And now what I want to do is take this idea, go over to Claude and paste this in. I'm going to say, for this idea, I want you to generate copy for the landing page. It should be in the AIDA format. So this is just a simple marketing format, which stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. So it's kind of a framework to give the AI so that it can write the copy. So I'm going to go ahead and see what it comes up with here. And we can always obviously edit it in the future, but I think it'll be helpful to give Lovable just some basic copy to get started with. So I'm going to go ahead and take this copy. Let's go back to Lovable, and I'll say here is some copy inspiration for the site. I'm going to let this generate. I'm going to pause the video, and we'll see what it looks like once we get our first draft. All right, so here's what it came up with on the first generation. We have the headline, and it took pretty much the copy from our example. I like how it put this into 4 separate components. It has the testimonial, and then it has the call to action here on the bottom. And I like how it has the button as get my quote. So there's a couple things off the bat that I'm going to ask it to update. So first I'm going to say, I also want the CTA email capture to be in the header. I also want a company name /logo on the top. And I'm going to also say, let's also make the entire site pop more and in general look better and convert at a higher rate. So I can kind of say something a little bit more general, and sometimes I like to do that and just see what the AI is able to come up with. So let's pause the video and let it generate this. Okay, I like what it did here. It added a sticky header with the email capture there. I still want the email capture really big in that top section, so I'm going to ask it to do that. And I think it just made the colors pop a little bit more. It created a little logo as well, which is pretty cool. And it came up with a name, also pretty cool. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say, now please add an email capture. I'll say a large email capture on the top section underneath the subheader. I'm also going to say, create an email confirmation page to send the user to after entering their email. That page can say that we will get back to you ASAP, something like that. So let's let it generate, and I'll pause the video and we'll see what we get after it generates this. Okay, so here we are. I like what it did here with this email, get an instant quote. I like how when you click on it, it has this green highlight. I really like what it did. Also, I like, if we refresh, you can see they added animations. So I'm gonna refresh again, you can see how they pop in. Really cool how it does that. So let's go ahead and enter an email. So I'm going to enter, I set that nocode.mba. And if I click get my quote, here we go. We go on to another page. really nicely designed, and you can see there's two pages here, the index page and then the confirmation page. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna ask it to do one more thing here on the homepage. Would it be possible to add a graphic of the state of Texas with a lawn mower icon inside of it on the top section? And then let's see if it's able to do that. I think I might be asking it something a little beyond what is possible, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so this was a little bit too much to ask. You can see it kind of tried to do it here on the right side. Um, but I think that from what I found, doing kind of designs like that is a little bit beyond what the AI can do right now. So if I go back, we can click back and restore the previous version here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And here we go. I reverted back to the previous version. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I asked it if we could save the emails captured to a Google Sheet in real time or connect to an email service to save emails there. So what it's suggesting is to connect to Supabase, and that has the connection built in directly, and is asking us to do that because this will allow us to save API keys, which we'll need in order to connect to a backend service. So I'm not going to do that in this video because this video is getting a little bit long. But something just know that you could do is connect to Supabase, and I have another video on Lovable telling you how to do that. And then what you can do is first you can store the responses that you get in Supabase, but then you can ask it. Just ask it, hey, I work with, MailChimp. How do I connect MailChimp so that my emails go directly into MailChimp? And it'll help you set up the API call to do that automatically. So that's something that I've done before in Lovable, and something that you could do as well. So I'll show you the landing page where I actually have that set up. So this landing page, which I built with Lovable, which I'm also going to link below in case you want to actually check it out and join the waitlist, is a landing page for a community called Prompt to Product, basically helping you learn more about how to build with tools like Lovable and Bolt, like this video, but in a lot more detail and in a community. So what I did was when people enter their email, I've connected to MailerLite, which is another email service, and use the API through Supabase to automatically send emails to my list there. So again, the link will be in the description, but just wanted to show you an example of a landing page that I built and that I'm using, and that functionality that I built in. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Be sure to check out our other videos on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more content like this. Check the link in the description to go to both the Prompt to Product waitlist. Enter your email there if you're interested in checking that out, or go to No Code MBA, where we have dozens of in-depth courses, self-serve videos teaching you how to build with AI and no code. So if you have any questions, again, leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.